welcome back to 20th Century Dude. As you can probably tell by my voice, still have some lingering side effects of a cold from last week. Uh, that's why this video didn't really get out until Friday. I wanted to do it Tuesday. That never happened. I was just spending that day mostly resting, because I skipped work and school. Basically, stay home and do absolutely nothing the entire day. So that's why you're seeing the video out right now instead of Tuesday. But regardless, this is the second of the Short of the Week series. The last time we did a little filming was called Push to Enter, I think it was called. So this time we have another one called Sales Per Hour as our basis for today's film. And basically, a sales associate for a high-end brand in New York City is sent into a tailspin of uncertainty after she overhears an unsettling encounter in one of the dressing rooms at work. And yes, I basically just read that almost verbatim. Basically, that last part is what this entire film is hinging on. It's sort of the, I guess, where the film technically begins, at the almost halfway point. But before that, we get to understand this woman and who she is. She genuinely enjoys helping customers pick out outfits, has a variety of other co-workers that she works with, but she's the one that hears this disturbing noise in the changing closets at first, and then she brings this to everybody's attention, and then everybody's sort of disturbed, but more on that in a bit. So I think her name's Diane or something, I think is her name. I watched this hours ago before doing this video, so I'm still recollecting my thoughts of it all, based on memory. I mean, earlier on, there's like a montage sequence of her helping other customers. I say that, but before, there's a minor nitpick. Right before that, there is like a little sudden cut, or I don't know, maybe it's a continuity error or something. They just snipped it, because she goes from talking to a customer, cut to, like, she's immediately walking away or something. It was just sort of jarring, but that's just a minor nitpick in the whole thing. I would say compared to Push to Enter, this one has a more simple, straightforward approach. There's nothing in here that's terribly vague, and it makes you speculate a lot. I mean, the ending sort of has something you could speculate about, but that's really just a will she, won't she decision. So basically, I said earlier, the plot hinges on a primary event that happens in the changing closets. So at one point in the film, there's this very creepy old guy that walks in with, I think it was 2 other women, although the encounter is only with one, so I don't know if they just forgot about the other woman or what. I don't know if it's implied, maybe if it's his daughter or not. I mean, if that is, then that's pretty f***ed up, or maybe it's just maybe a younger woman he's with. But they're basically there to pick out clothes, and he's the guy that picked them out, I guess. But then again, when Diane goes in later, he finds that he's doing some very kinky things to this other woman in the closet, and that's when she brings attention to everybody else. But when they go and get the woman later, she's just sort of not there in the head. So I feel like this film at this point really it's about sexual abuse. I think, and what you do about that in certain situations. And later when he and the woman go to leave, he mentioned something about printing out Billy Joel tickets or something to use later or something. So the ending itself, it doesn't say directly whether or not he's reported or not. He kind of just walks out there afterwards. Everybody's just sort of quiet about it. More on that in a bit. Diane, though, looks compelled to speak out, but doesn't at the end. So she's just kind of left with this haunting feeling, as the last shot is literally her looking out the store window. And this is the lingering question. I don't know if it's going to be implied they're going to be using... Because he says to print out the tickets, he would need to use like their work email or something, the store owner. So I don't know if that means they're just going to be using the email later to report the guy as some kind of resource, or maybe a copy of his tickets. I don't know. He just sort of is implied to get away, I guess. Which in today's climate seems odd to me that people wouldn't report this, especially if that's going on in your own store, especially if you encountered the sexual abuse beforehand. So I don't know why they wouldn't report that. I'm just saying, in today's environment, that seems odd. I don't know, maybe in the story process they just couldn't figure out a different ending that wasn't strange or off-putting, and that was the best way they could just let the story end. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for sales per hour. I mean, yeah, compared to Push to Enter, there isn't as much to talk about. I mean, good use of production value, some good... So somebody did their homework with location scouting for the actual store. For the story itself, I think it's good but not great. Maybe the fact that I just didn't find it as fascinating as Push to Enter. Maybe there's just some holes at the end. Or maybe it's just supposed to be lingering. The question of whether or not he'll be caught, I don't know. But yeah, that's sales per hour. So I just tried to be brief about it because... not feeling well, but I want to stay committed. Just want to make sure I get the video done and over with. Yeah, as far as the next short film, I don't know what it'll be in 2 weeks. I know I might want to try to get 1 or 2 videos out next week. I have a surprise for one of them. I mean, I'm sure you'll probably be surprised. Wait, he has one of those? He has those things to watch movies on? So you'll have to wait and see on that. Stay healthy. You know, there's a lot of viruses going around. I mean, obviously I got one of them. Well, otherwise, stay tuned to the channel and see you.